Chelsea wrote in saying, have you guys reconnected or remained in touch with old classmates? Some of my closest current friends are people that I've known since elementary school. Yeah. So I think that there's a group of people from my third grade classroom when we were 8 to 9 years old that I'm still in touch with, people from middle and high school. Absolutely. Now, have I reconnected with people that I had not been connected with for a while? Yeah, I think when I moved to Boston, actually, I have classmates more from like middle and high school than elementary school who live here that after not being in touch with for a while, I reconnected with. But yeah, I know a lot of people who say they don't keep in touch with anybody they were friends with prior to college or at most high school. But I'm still in touch with a lot of people from elementary school.
Yeah, that's good news. I mean, you grew up in Northampton, and while there is definitely some rising industries there and plenty of opportunity, I think a lot of people move to the city after they get out of college. And given that Boston's the closest city to where you were from, it makes perfect sense that you'd be able to reconnect with them.
There were actually even more people from my elementary school living in New York City when I lived there, although it is farther from Northampton. But, the draw of the really big city rather than just kind of like what would you call Boston? Small to medium? Medium?
The thing about Boston is like this: the city itself doesn't have much population. It's maybe 600,000 people. But if you include the outskirts of the city, like Cambridge and the rest of the suburbs, I mean, I think it's the 10th largest metropolitan area in the country.
I think the metro area is like close to 4 million. It's either 3.5 or 4.5 or 4 million, something like that. Yeah, Boston only has about 680,000 people. In any case, now your hometown or where you went to elementary school is even closer to Boston than where I went to elementary school. So I'm guessing lots of people are around.
Oh yeah, maybe an hour or so west, and my parents still live there, so I'm constantly in touch, and I'm also just not too far removed from high school and college, and easily the best friends that I have and that I've maintained relationships with are from those years.
Do you have people that you are friends with now that you recognize you're friends with because of some kind of shared history, but if you met them now, you probably wouldn't become friends, either because of politics or interests in life or whatever? Because I have a lot of friends where I know that because we've been friends since we were like 8, 9, 10, or 11, we're still friends, but we have absolutely nothing in common.
Yeah, there's even one I can even think of now where we'll hang out and we'll be like, why are we even friends? We don't really have that many shared interests. And of course, like we're personable enough to where we can kind of make those jokes, but like we don't have that much in common.
Yeah, no, there's a number of friends where it's very clear that when I try to mix friend groups often, and some of my friends generally think that that's a bad idea. And sometimes when someone from like elementary school or middle school that fits this description will join like a group of newer friends that I've made, like since becoming, more of an adult and entering the professional world.
I don't like that at all.
It doesn't work that well, and it can create some awkward situations. Yeah, I'm not averse to awkwardness, but yeah, it's something that happens to the best of us. I think it's the best way to say it. That's it for today. We've got a great bonus show coming up, davidpakman.com/membership. Coupon code if you want it. I voted 17. And of course, David Pakman Show coffee, which I have right here, available at davidpakman.com/gear. We have both the espresso and drip coffee blends. We can send it to you in whatever grind you want, all the way down to Turkish, or just send it to you as whole bean. I personally grind my own coffee, but to each their own. I say it with peace and love.
I thought you were a Turkish kind of guy.
No, I do espresso. Okay. Espresso, yeah. Just Turkish a little too fine for my taste. Although I love Turkish coffee. Had Turkish coffee the other day.
I haven't even heard of it. I got to be honest. I'm going to have to give that a try.
Well, we'll have to talk about that on the bonus show. Talk to you then.